State of Uttar Pradesh versus Swarup. A detailed analysis. The importance of the case. The case established key guidelines on the right of self-defense. The judgment emphasized that self-defense must be proportional and not used as a justification for aggression. This case remains a critical precedent in defining the boundaries of self-defense in Indian law. The background of the case. Ganga Ram and Sahib Datta Mal were trade rivals. The dispute began when Sahib refused to sell melons to Ganga Ram, resulting in an altercation. Ganga Ram, with his sons Ram Swarup and two others, returned armed to the market. The deceased Sahib Datta Mal tried to escape. The deceased was shot dead by Ram Swarup. The post-mortem report showed that Sahib Datta Mal had been shot in the chest. The blackening and tattooing around the injury confirmed that the shot had been fired from close range. Medical examination of Ganga Ram also reported that he had 4 contusions, which were classified as simple injuries. The presence of blood near a door and pellet marks indicated that the deceased was shot while he was trying to flee. The Sessions Court convicted Ram Swarup under Section 302 IPC and sentenced him to death. Ganga Ram was convicted under Section 302 read along with Section 34 IPC and sentenced to life imprisonment. The other 2 sons were acquitted. The High Court held that a routine visit to the market resulted in an unexpected quarrel between the deceased and Ganga Ram. The quarrel escalated into a physical altercation. The deceased's servants responded by beating Ganga Ram with lathis. In response, Ram Swarup used the gun to defend his father from the beating, resulting in the death of the deceased. The High Court acquitted Ram Swarup, Ganga Ram as well as his 2 sons. The state appealed to the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court held that the right of private defense is intended for protection, not for revenge or retaliation. This right is only available to those who act in good faith and face an imminent threat. The right cannot be used by someone who manipulates a situation to justify an aggressive act. If a person intends to kill another and the intended victim acts in self-defense, the aggressor cannot claim the right of private defense to kill the victim. The Indian Penal Code does not support provoking an attack as an excuse to commit murder. The Supreme Court further held that Ganga Ram, angered by the deceased's refusal to sell melons, left the market and went home. He returned to the market with Ram Swarup, who was carrying a gun, as confirmed by the High Court. Their return to the market appears to have been with the intent of provoking a confrontation. This suggests a premeditated plan to start a quarrel. The Supreme Court clarified that self-defense is a right to defend and not for vengeance. The appeal was dismissed and Ram Swarup's conviction was upheld. Death penalty imposed to Ram Swarup was reduced to that of life imprisonment. Ganga Ram was acquitted.
Thanks for watching.